Rockets head coach Jeff Van Gundy making those strong comments concerning the handling of the officiating of Yao Ming over the first 4 games of this series. As we discussed earlier, Van Gundy's remarks leading to that $100,000 fine by the NBA, the largest amount ever for a coach. So Dallas controls the opening tip. Howard played by Padgett. Wesley got a piece of it. Dampier going right at Yao, pops it out. They work it around as Nowitzki finds Finley. Shot clock is down to 2, and Finley is able to knock it down.
He has been...
Nowitzki now guarded by Padgett. Crowd wants Nowitzki to shoot. Shot clock at 3. Yes.
Dirk can shoot over just about anybody. McGrady with those long arms, one of the only guys on this Rocket roster to be able to challenge Nowitzki's jump shot.
Van Gundy's main concern is Sorer is able to go glass. He does not want Tracy McGrady. Houston Rockets went 51-31 of the regular season. They finished as the number 5 seed. They ended up the season winning 7 in a row. Howard off the steal. Howard puts it down.
Won this entire series.
Yes, he has pulled back. You don't see those shots early in the clock. Pass intended for Nowitzki. Nice play by McGrady on the steal. Dampier is back. Here's McGrady. He's fouled. Hacked by Dampier. Indicating a palm and a travel. There's Howard. Cranking it over Padgett. And gets the roll.
Well, Jeff Van Gundy is starting Padgett because he feels better about the matchup of bringing Ryan Bowen off the bench to cover Jerry Stackhouse. But thus far, Dallas looking to take advantage of Padgett down on the block.
Yao Ming with his first field goal. The other night he went 25 minutes, hit 6 of 7 at 20 points, but was in foul trouble throughout. Good play to knock it aside. Dampier lost a 2-on-1. Here's Wesley. Nice play by Jason Terry, able to get back and strip Wesley.
Beautiful play by Terry. Looked like Wesley was going to at least draw the foul, and Terry positions his body in front of Wesley, anticipates the play, and gets his hand on the ball.
Houston with 20 on the shot clock. Here's Yao getting position and draws the foul. Charge to Howard. Yao alley-oops. Recovered by McGrady, and he draws the foul. So very quickly the Mavs with their 4th team foul.
The team was struggling so much that he felt really disillusioned by what was going on there. Now he has a second life here in Houston.
Here's Nowitzki, and he's fouled.
Nice start here for Houston, Marv. They've got Dampier with 2 fouls, Yao Ming with 0 fouls. They've been to the line 6 times as McGrady knocks down the jumper. And the other concern for Jeff Van Gundy, offensive rebounds. Been a problem in this series, 2 apiece right now. So I like the way things have gone for Houston.
Here is Howard, and he's had the touch on +5.
But they've done a nice job of getting the ball into Yao Ming, who's drawn a couple of fouls. Now you see the high screen and roll that has hurt Dallas so much in this series.
Tracy McGrady able to drill it. Rockets.
Houston not to have those 3-point shooters going.
Ryan Bowen has come on for Scott Padgett. Shot clock 3. Down to 2. Nowitzki. So Ryan Bowen spent 5 years with Denver. This is 6th NBA season out of Iowa. Terry finding Henderson, who's wide open. Has not scored. He's attempted only 1 shot.
Now Houston's done a nice job on him, and they've been to the line. Dallas has been to the line just twice. Stackhouse with the slam.
Dallas with a 4-point lead. Lead pass intended for Yao Ming. Here comes Marquise Daniel and the foul. It's Mike James who just checked in. Able to penetrate, gets it out to David Wesley for 3. Kept alive by Scott Padgett. And here's Wesley again from downtown.
The 3-point line, they'd like to get him going too.
John Barry has checked in for the first time. The steal by Padgett. Look out. Pass behind James, able to handle it. Finds Barry. Barry head of the field. So 2.
Really instituted a philosophical shift, and There's Yao Ming on that screen to a game, but giving up 101 here in this series. Really the result of small ball. Avery said it took him a game and a half to figure out that he had to go small again. They attacked the Houston defense, and beautiful runner by the rookie.
Jeff Van Gundy staying with the 3-guard set. Yao is fouled. Hit from behind. Mavericks lead by 4. Minute and a half gone by in the second quarter. Marv Albert, Steve Kerr, and David Aldridge. Game 5 of this best of 7. Finley. Line drives the 3.
Again, Dallas going with that high screen and roll with Yao's man. That makes the rotation come. Not quick enough, obviously.
How about the quickness of Mike James?
For the game, we tell them to send footage, send tapes, come in and talk, including Houston coming to complain about the fact that Yao Ming is hit too hard. So that's standard operating procedure. That part is not a bad thing.
David, what's the state of the championship trophy tour right now?
You know, people love the legends. They are just, lighting up arenas all over, and and they shine because it gives people an opportunity to say thank you for what they've meant to our game.
David, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the game. Let's go back to Marv.
All right, thanks, David. You go back in the history of playoff lore, and I can recall Phil Jackson and Pat Riley. Foul is called. Matumbo has replaced. If Yao was mentioned in an online evaluation from the supervisor of officials, Ronnie Nunn. James able to hit, so the Mavericks
Was not questioning a particular call. He was questioning the process and the integrity of the officials as a group in the NBA, and that's why he got hit so hard with that fine.
Shot block. Matumbo is on it. Stephen talking earlier with Avery Johnson, he mentioned this club was built for a playoff run off the acquisition of Eric Dampier, and now they find themselves going small frequently in this series.
Very ironic, given that was Don Nelson's MO for so many years.
McGrady able to drill it.
Sweatband, he is the real Jet, but done a nice job here limiting his open look so far.
McGrady coming up short. Are you saying our Kenny Smith is not an authentic Jet?
I didn't say that. I think you said that.
No, I didn't. I was questioning.
Oh.
Nowitzki. 7 points for Nowitzki.
Well, we asked Avery Johnson, why does Dirk have just 1 3-point shot in this series? And that's why. He's being guarded by a smaller player. He's spending a lot of time around the hoop trying to establish post position, and right now he's trying to draw McGrady's 3rd foul.
And McGrady is able to hit again. He now has 13 points. Barry running the floor. Finds Wesley for 3. Howard on the rebound.
Dikembe Mutombo's done a terrific job here. You see Dallas trying to expose that mismatch as Stackhouse knocks down the 3 from the corner.
Looking for Stackhouse. Looking to take advantage of James. Nice pass for Howard.
The double team comes, and the quick cut by Howard.
McGrady getting inside. Howard around Yao, and a foul. 17 on the shot clock, as I mentioned. Mavericks do have a foul to give. Yao Ming backing his way and stuffs.
That's the result when
Howard challenging Yao. Yao altered that shot, and a loose ball foul.
Oh, and that's on Yao. That's number 3, and that's
Brown.
Amazing to think so many teams passed him up, and now this guy is a critical piece for this team going forward. As you see the jump ball, the Stackhouse and Mutombo. But Josh Howard.
And Stackhouse wins the tip. Final seconds of the half. Here's Stackhouse. Yes! 2 seconds. Mavericks up by 6 points. Just underway in the 3rd. Here's Howard to the left hand. Yes! And the foul! But no, it's on Padgett.
Well, you can see it once again. Howard exposing the screen and roll. Yao doesn't quite get up on the
3 games to 2 lead in this best of 7. Looking to win on their home court. As we mentioned earlier, it has been a home court disadvantage thus far in this series. Nice pass, McGrady to Yao.
That's the first time we've really seen penetration.
Sponsored Steve Wonder.
Yes, it would.
Magic's pass broken up. Here comes Terry. Jason Terry not looking for his shot. They've done a good job defensively on him. Nowitzki, yes. And Dampier with a high dribble slapped away, able to recover. Nowitzki for three, way off. Played off glass by Wesley.
Really lost that touch from beyond the arc. I think this series has kind of taken him out of his game a little bit. He's not used to playing so much around the basket.
Paget looking to avoid Dampier. Sora on the hop to Yao, who's pushed against Houston in an overtime win here in Dallas. That was back in early December. Nowitzki off the double. Trying to squeeze it through. He thought he was fouled. McGrady accelerates. McGrady to the rim.
That's why this guy's one of the most prolific scorers in the league. When the jumper's not going, he's got the ability to get to the rim almost at will.
Dallas now by 7. Here's Terry. Yes. That's his first field goal. Only his 4th shot of the night.
See if the Jet can pick it up here, Marv.
Yao Ming. Yao gets inside. Rockets also looking for a hacking foul.
But once again, Dallas trying to front him, and they've had better success with their smaller lineup. Dampier sometimes unable to get around Yao.
Nowitzki to the finger roll. Dirk now 4 of 13. McGrady delivers to Paget and a foul. Replacing Eric Dampier, just picked up a 4th. Terry being chased. Yao fell down. Nice play. Terry to the wide open Henderson. There's Sora for 3. Bob Sora from downtown.
3-point threat, but he has the ability occasionally to knock some down, get into rhythm.
Yes, he hit 4 of 5 from beyond the arc in game 2. Here's Nowitzki. That has to feel good for Dirk Nowitzki. Trying to find the range. 11 points for Nowitzki, but only 5 of 14.
And every time he makes one of those, he's making McGrady work.
Yao is fouled.
From Parker and Ginobili, and they're just tough.
Finley, yes. So Dallas now leads 66. Paget, Yao, McGrady on the front line. Wesley and Sora at the guards. McGrady for 3. Here's Finley, changed his mind. Nice return from Harris, and Finley scored. Phoenix.
Yeah, so I think home court is a little overrated, especially with good teams, but the 7th game you really want to be at home. Statistics prove that. And the 5th game is also huge, Marv, as Nowitzki raises up and misses.
Led by as many as 10. Wesley changed his mind. McGrady over Finley. Finley got a piece of it. Rebounded by Daniels. Dallas on the run. Rockets able to get back. Nowitzki over Mutombo. Yes. Dirk Nowitzki extends. In the last 2 games, the Rockets had the lead in the 4th quarter, and Dallas able to pull it out. Here's Mutombo from Sora.
Games, he's 5 for 17 tonight, so Dallas has continued to do the job on him.
Sora goes behind the back. Crowd wanted to travel, but it's a turnover. Daniels with a change of direction. Yao Ming has 15, but it's the same problem for the Rockets. Yao in foul trouble as the Stackhouse opens up the 4th quarter, and Yao has...
What they have there is so much speed on the floor. It's led to 30 points in the paint. All that penetration they've got. Remember, Houston was #1 in the NBA this year in defending points in the paint.
Nice play as McGrady combined.
Done such a better job of in games 3 and 4 and here tonight until this one. Yao rolling to the rim, no rotation from the Maverick defense, and just being on the floor and getting enough shots up.
Daniels. Back comes James. Barry and the Rockets are within 7 yards. Terry met on a switch by McGrady, shoots over and hits. Jason Terry coming off the sensational 32-point game the other night.
Obviously, Houston has paid a lot of attention here to him tonight, but their other guys on the perimeter have played quite well.
Yao Ming once again.
Another.
5 fouls on Dampier in 12 minutes of playing time. McGrady to the rim, and he draws the foul.
It's really struggled to see if they can get going here tonight. They've got to get McGrady going.
Nowitzki twisting his way, rejected by Yao, hits the deck. Here's another look at it.
Well, watch Yao come from the weak side. Terrific block. Look at the hustle, and absolutely went off of Yao's hand, and Bennett Salvatore has come in and helped Tony Brothers. Good call.
So they changed the call. Finley on a catch and shoot. Rebounded by Stackhouse.
Another offensive board. 11 now for Dallas to just 5 for Houston.
There's Terry with the step and a foul.
Playing. When you're busy celebrating and doing your little dance, you can't possibly be thinking about the next play, so it really bothered Van Gundy.
Oh, James with the acceleration. Beautifully done by Mike James. Clock at 5. Down to 3. Down to 1. Stackhouse. Yao with the rebound.
Great challenge by David Wesley.
Harry pulls it back on Nowitzki. Yao over Dampier. Yes. Yao Ming.
To under 6 minutes.
Shot clock down to 5. Terry for 3. Yes.
He just didn't have the lift to put that thing back.
Shot clock down to 4. Nowitzki off one leg. Rebounded by Barry. 5 minutes remaining on the 4th. 88-79 Dallas. James once again showing the speed. Could not convert. Yao Ming missed on the follow. Here's Yao looking for position, and he's hacked. Mavericks have been using that shot clock. It's down to 5. Nowitzki backing his way. Yes. 7-0 run by the Mavericks. 17 for Nowitzki. 90-79. It matches the Mavs' biggest lead of the night. McGrady from downtown. 7 between the 4th and 5th seeds in the Western Conference. The series is tied at 2. Nowitzki blocked by Yao. And here comes McGrady. Barry for 3. Yes!
And this Houston team, as a result, has struggled tonight in the 4th quarter. 7 for 13 shooting for the Rockets. No turnovers. They're executing.
Nowitzki with the step and a foul.
I mean, you want to call me out, that's fine. 4th quarter down the stretch, even in a regular season game, it's supposed to be a more blatant foul to call it.
Yao Ming, yes, and the foul.
Their comeback in the 4th quarter on a couple of plays just like this. Screen and rolls with McGrady, getting the ball into Yao for the easy dunk. That has opened up the floor.
And the ball as we come up on 2.5 remaining in the 4th. Stackhouse for 3. Yes. Jerry Stackhouse from downtown.
Guards out there with Nowitzki. Miscommunication, wide open look for Stackhouse.
McGrady with the step. Finding Yao. Nicely done once again. 5 for Yao Ming. Just under 2 minutes remaining on the 4th. Dallas by 4. Nowitzki wide open. 21 for Nowitzki.
They've got to be very judicious now with what they're trying to do and using their timeouts. Look for McGrady on the screen and roll, trying to get to the rim.
Picked up by Nowitzki. Gets the step and is fouled. Nowitzki goes cross court. Stackhouse, shot clock at 3. Stackhouse to the rim. Rebounded by Yao, and he's fouled on a reach-in. McGrady playing with 5. Shot clock at 5. Big shot here by Terry. Rebounded by Barry. Knocked away. Stackhouse with the steal. And a foul. Off McGrady. Here's another look. Let's see. He came from out of bounds.
Out of bounds. You can't do that. That's a missed call by the officials, and Dallas gets 2 points. What a huge play.
99-94. Big break for the Mavs. They're up by 5. Final minute of this fourth quarter. McGrady to the rim. Rebound Yao and stuffs. Nowitzki had a step aside. He's playing with 5. It's a 3-point game. We're down to 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
No need to foul. Make a stop. Get the ball back. You've got to get a rebound, though, and you've got a chance for tie.
Shot clock to 10. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Terry forcing, trying to go glass. Nowitzki is right there. Off the offensive glass. Yao putting the move on Henderson. And Henderson.
Spread the floor, see what happens.
It is now a 4-point lead. Down to 15 seconds.
Got to hurry up.
McGrady. Now McGrady to the rim. They let him go. It's down to a 2-point game. 7 4/10 seconds. Does not have any more timeouts. So they throw to the backcourt. Knocked away by James. Recovered by Terry. And a foul. Nearly stolen by Mike James. 8/10 seconds remaining. It is now a 3-point game. Here comes McGrady, and Stackhouse gives the foul.
Just to be available.
All right, McGrady goes off the rim. McGrady looks to fire for time.